Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Imperator Invictus, Yaudheya here on the Lord Master channel. We are at a critical point of this series now, because after some contemplation and thinking, I decided that I believe it's time to break out of this. Even though we do have great relations with them, we need to get the hell out of this country. Because there's about to be a civil war in 5 months over there, and I don't want to get dragged into it. So first, insult them. Your days of freeing slaves are over. And then, do this part. And then, we'll skedaddle. Provincial investment when that time comes. Also, I'd like to pick up personal deity. Even though I have no martial skills, because I would be leading my levies, even though I'd be leading them to their deaths. And knowing that there is a mountain fortress up there, I believe it would be wise to go for Shakti, because at least my army's morale will recover, in addition to having a siege ability if left to my own devices. But I don't think it'll make much of a difference, but maybe a little bit helps. And all I got to give more morale of armies, since war is coming. Because up there is a level 2 fortress. Let me insult them again. Even though it does cause a bit of tyranny, but at least it will reduce the penalty of stability drop upon war declaration. The time of the Dawots has come to an end. We attack the mountains that tower above Stanisvara, and we will not return without the entirety of Stanisvara under our control. David Praga, we are coming for you. We declare war on Moria with the goal of Kaga Devya Praga. So basically we declared our war of independence, but the real goal of the war is up there. But also I would love to have Kuru, but that's currently occupied by Salvira. So that's the idea here. See? No stability drop after insulting them. So now, we're a regional power now, which we have been for a while. Just not officially until independence. To give us all these benefits, but we lose all the resources that we often get from Moria, as we're currently at a state of war. So I have this plan. Take this, and knowing that there's going to be a more revolt up there, that's what's going to replace them. We have to fight them to take Mathura as well. So I think ideally, we should go up there, and you head down to there. Got it? Get us some iron. Heavy infantry discipline. No elephants, unfortunately. National freedom and happiness for fish. Bit of reduced tyranny helps. Not to mention normal happiness locally. for future, if we were ever to form a legion in the future, whenever we get more innovations. Basically, on New Year's Day, rebellion begins. Stop! I just realized something. Even if you go in there, your army will be exiled when this thing goes into revolt, so don't do it yet. Also, another thing you should take into consideration. Switch to neutral stance and go pick up Aracosia as an ally, as that's a former Mauryan subject. Can't call him in yet. Just something to distract us. Come over here. See, now you're at war with the revolt. With the war goal still missing. See, I want you to take that and then get up there. And head down to Matura, where we may have Mauryan incursions, especially if it's someone that's in our capital. Basically just scare them off and try to take Matura. Try to make an effort, because we do have claims there. So it's... Okay. So he decided to, we're free, but we were not able to make any territorial gains. Okay. So now, Yaudheyan forces are rising. Over time, our republic has achieved both greater wealth and power. Traditionally, we relied on the ability, valor, and dignity of our ancient and honorable families, but with rising fortune, there is also ample opportunity for new men of quality to rise beyond their birthright. Contacts certainly help when aspiring to join the elites. There are certainly some families that the parties in our Senate would like us to favor. If we support a candidate endorsed by the parties, it's just as certain that this will upset the current balance of power in the Senate. Among those aspiring to greatness, there is also Amar Yaksha, a man who has achieved great power with the support of the parties, and a man who would jump at the opportunity to prove himself. Oh, I remember you. You're the old philosopher. Yeah, I remember you. Actually, go for him. He's Kuru. Or Kuru. Okay. Guess you could disband the levies. We thought we were going to be at war, but not for long, it ain't. Yeah, we do have awfully high tyranny, which we have to deal with that. Lest they cause instability problems. until you need to. Let me see your men of talent. Some of you are pretty good. You'll do. Yipe. Yeah, that'll do. So, we are at peace with Moria and the Moran Revolt. But they are still a force to be reckoned with. So, perhaps we should start looking at, you know, people like you to try to make you a feudatory or something. Look at you, smaller, weaker, you know, states. That we should consider them, you know, try to be influenced to one another. Quest fealty means client state. But of course we can't do much unless we get approval of the Senate. So that's something we have to focus on. The Senate. Our neighbors wonder is the object of envy and all their populace. The people speak of superiority of Capisa. Dangerous talk. We would do well to heed the mood of the people and refocus their efforts on creating our own monumental work. Or if all else fails, we could always take Takshila from our neighbor instead. I'm pretty sure that it belongs to us, so at least now we have a claim to Takshila. But stop getting more tyranny, for God's sakes. Taxilla's over there. Your priority for more innovations is to go towards getting cohorts. And that's enough tyranny, please. The things that would occur here. But one thing's certain, when you have high tyranny, oligarchs are with you all the way, even though they do not have the influence like they used to. Maharaj, and about the incredible news from our fields, the onion harvest is significantly exceeding our expectations. With this surplus, we are sure to make a tidy profit. Should we not use the fruits ourselves, at least no one will starve this year. Our entire income is good, so we will eat it all. Try to get more influence. again, if you want to complete this part to finish this mission instead of going this route, we would have to get Panjanada. We do have an integrated Davidian culture and apply for rights to receive a military bonus, a cultural happiness bonus. But we need approval from the oligarchs. We need their support, but that support now is non-existent. Especially that we're the ones running this country. Persuade, because I have silver tongue. When do these truces expire? In a few years' time. I don't think we got a few years. Not with them, you know. Sure. But don't expect me to come over there. So in a way, doing that was the right move, especially when there was a revolt. And it says, "There's no war goal," because I noticed it's like, "There's no war goal. Get rid of it." And that's how we got free. Either by us or subject, okay. But their land is a bit sizable. But I wouldn't want to risk taking it up against them in alliance. Right now I'm in a passive phase. Hey, you started the war and your levy's over there. What the hell's the matter with you? At least that stability's backed up. Democrats generally do not like tyranny, but oligarchs do. Yeah, they used to dominate, but that's gone. But it's only us that has the most influence. Oh, what? Stretching. Nepali people destroyed sacred Kuruk books in the library of Hastinapur. We heard an ugly story that seems that Napoleon set the parts of the library of Hastinapur on fire. In the conflagration, books that are sacred to the Kuruk people were destroyed. And now the entire region's on edge, awaiting more violence. Bastards. We shall intervene by sending soldiers to keep the peace. We lost our library, rebuilt it. Plus our manpower gain's way better than it was before. I'm actually gonna go over to that fort infrastructure capacity because bordering with Moria now. If we ever fight a war against them again. If that day were to ever come. Seems you guys are stuck up there. Maybe it's because they don't have access. You know what? Since I kind of want them to wreak havoc down there. Access. Access. Access actions. I actually gave them access, but it's Panchanada who I never gave it to them. That's only if they asked, rather than do it in my own behest, because Senate will not let me. So basically I got nothing but to sit on my hands. Except maybe try to befriend. Man's become ambitious, that's another reason why his loyalty went down. See if we could try to befriend him. We're fortifying again. From my personal funds. Alexa Dracula, you are alone on this issue. I would so love for you to be, you know, feudatory of mine. Right near Yaudheya. But Senate will not allow it. And if I had my way, I could easily conquer you. done yet. Because, you know, they're fighting more, well then, they do have the lands connected, so they can end that anytime soon. Because I feel a bit vulnerable. Especially from Capisa. That'll get on our side. But one day, we will conquer Taxila. And one day, we're gonna have it back. Come on, old man. He'll get your damn office. You know, he's an epileptic. Yeah, thought of one for you. Here. I think we should wait until we get a new, elected man over. So it's just the one that's more influential than others. Thank you. And maybe with further Senate approval, that we can, you know, get to have an alliance with Oxtraca and make them a feudatory. Panchanada has made some gains. Oh my god, big gains for Salvira. That's the one to watch out for. And I'm sure with enough power and influence that they have, it's going to make the other Greco-Indian states think twice about allying with them. And if we could get a suitable leader who would be willing to politic it all together, we could get him on our side. Scandal was an unfortunate part of the average day of the Yaudheya. Ordinarily would simply ignore such petty squabbles. However, on this occasion, the esteemed Vasudeva was found infected with his lover Radra by his spouse Dara. Dara, the spouse, overcome despairs, appealed to the Sangha to have Vasudeva stripped of his office as punishment for brazenly public vice. How? How can he lose position of the government? He's the co-archon. Is that even possible? Check. Vasudev is still here. You can't remove him from that position. It doesn't work like that. But I'll just say he's less prominent right now. But he's still going to be prominent regardless. He's the one running things here. He's the co-archon, so I'm sorry. We're just waiting for one day their petty squabbling is going to get to them, and then I will try to sweep in and take advantage of this. And it doesn't help where the oligarchs are less influential, but Democrats and traditionalists are. Pays increases tyranny, not loses. There's a difference, you see. Just gotta wait for a year's time. Right now we're just in a period of inactivity. For that. We have a military tradition. Okay, what can we do here? Because he tended to go the archer route. Archer defense, archer offense. More morale of armies is always good towards that, but so let's go towards Padma. Free province investment. Where we want to invest. Because you just fortified a hell of that place. But I think ideally you should invest over there, because in a long run, it says greater or equal to 5 incoming trade routes and 5 outgoing. So I think you should invest heavily to there. Trigata is going to be a place of great importance in the future. But in the meantime, let's go this way. The Padma Buddha was a signature formation said to resemble a lotus in bloom. The mythical origins of the Padma Buddha are mentioned in the Mahabharata. However, the formation itself had only very limited uses. It could help us out in future conflicts. And next time, gotta get this for even more morale of armies. Each step, each innovation brings us closer to getting cohorts, where the maintenance of legions would be a priority. Because one day, I would like to have 2 legions of Odessa and Gandhara, and we would most definitely be heavily disciplined, and an army with a large morale, meaning we last longer in fights. So they would think twice about taking us on. I'm sure Salvir will pick up all of these, what's left of it. Was Shunga always around, or am I crazy? Yeah, he's the head of the new family. Military access. I guess that means you're done, right? Yep, they're finished. Well, you're a major power now. Now we fear you. Perhaps one day, but you're a competing power, so you will have issues with us, but the only way to save ourselves from Soviet expansion is to look for new alliances, because Aracosia is too far-fetched. It's too far away to make any difference, so... Negro dynasty is one of the most prominent in the political life of the Yaudheya. Lately, the intimate struggles of its members have found themselves played out on the floor of the Yaudheyan Sunday. Maharaj Anabatism represents the Democrats, while his family member falls on the side of oligarchs. The Sangha tires of their goddess ribaldry. There is an opportunity to win support of either side. Well, honestly, my term's coming up soon. It's gonna come soon. Hope you're doing well, Hellflies. Not to mention the man is super corrupt, as he's always known to be. I would say the oligarchs still make more sense than the traditionalists. Which, of course, that means I alienate them even more, but there will come a time where, non-Vedic, Agamic. How long has that been there? Yeah, we gotta change that. Population growth is nice, but population capacity even better. Yes, that tells me, yeah, we gotta change that. I wonder why the Stratos is a bit happy, man. Cost 15, we can get it up. Do it. And the holy site is actually in Taxila, so you made the right choice. I did not know that the traditions were mad because we had a... Wait, after all this time playthrough, I never even looked at that. Because there ain't no Agamics around here. Everybody's vetting. To be tolerable, but one day we're going to turn things around. But hey, more population capacity. That's good, right? The stability drops even more. One second. No, he's just as good. Holy crud. How long have you been around? Well, I'm just gonna put you in that position now. Just to help you out on the research. and you can have that. And I know there's a lot of people that has taken issue with. And I'm known for my corruption. And the support of the Senate is so damn low. You'd be hard pressed to try to, get everything there. But over time, if we weren't at war, then they would approve us more. If there wasn't any tyranny, and also Democrats do not like it because I'm very corrupt. Boy, sometimes I wish I could assassinate myself, but still. Confiscation, revoke holdings from heads of families. I don't want to do that. You put me in a very difficult position. Gee, what are you all talking about? Claim a holding. Claim a holding. Claim a holding. Everybody wants his holdings. He's got 10 of them. I don't want to alienate any more people. So let me bribe you. These are just as powerful. This is the governor. I only have one friend. So we're entering a very bad period. Try to get commerce up. Okay, so I was a little quiet, but we're officially in hell right now. That's all I gotta say. Because high tyranny, not a lot of approval, except oligarchs, because they like tyranny. And neither Maharaj said about the oligarchs. So Democrats will never get their approval towards me. But they'll slowly come around for me, but there's nothing I could do in regards to corruption, because I'm a deceitful man. So in the meantime, be a patron of Ganga, just to at least reduce the build cost, if you're going to be building things. Try to win over some citizens here, because every little bit helps. Governor Jugata is particularly weasel-like man. The fact that's making himself clear known now. He's gotten stirred up the people of his governing, perhaps hoping to challenge our rule. Unfortunately, he's well regarded in this locale, so our response must be made with care. The devotees must be paid in blood. Except if you do that! Right, yes, he's disloyal and all that. But you would risk. But let's be real. Trigata is all of this. That's dear to us. And it would take a while to get it back on our side. But it would get rid of at least one powerful person, so I'll do it. Tell us, this is an awful risk that you're taking. Hopefully we can find a more amenable government. I got my eye on you. Although he's skeptical, but good-natured. Can't do anything about that now. But do something to get these citizens happy over there. There's a bit of that increase. Helps with slight increase in provincial loyalty. By the way, I didn't see what party? Democrat. Doesn't help it either. It'll all slowly come around. Because I'm at my wit's end here. We used to be a proper republic. Now you're letting these guys bully you. Now let's not forget, stability is another contributing factor. more innovation left. Again, ideally, I would like to have an alliance with them as a way of getting closer to making them a feudatory of ours to help us out. I just don't want them to be left alone. But if I do that, that's a huge tyranny increase. The Senate would not approve of it. Even though we are the most influential, but they do not like us, especially during the war. Revocating them would definitely alienate the local populace and weaken ourselves and the number of levies we could raise. So basically screwed myself. Some alliances between the Greco-Indian states have broken up. Salvira still has all of them in their back pocket. Maybe it's almost as if we should go back to being oligarchic. But I thought the lower tier characters and all that would be much more beneficial. Hey, I was just talking about you. I was looking at you. So... give us the money. Or more stability, please. Poverty and happiness means it'll come back around. Lessening provincial rebellions. Because we don't want to have that on our conscience. Plus the others will take advantage of us. And if you want me to revocate to get your approval, but it's just very slow change. But oligarchs do like it when all the families are grateful. Not to mention I'm very corrupt. And oligarchs don't like that. But my issue is that oligarchs aren't as influential as they once were. So yeah, we gotta start switching some seats around and give them to some oligarchs, but I'd risk, you know. You guys are quite talented, but there are those that do not need. The press is epileptic. 1 second, war's ended. Did you lose territory over Nicosia? Oh, worse. Oh no, that's revolt. Yeah, you did lose some territory. Why did I even ally with you? Why did I even bother? Of course you would turn to them. 1 second. Dissolving alliances would make oligarchs traditionalists mad. Oh, come on. I'm laughing at the absurdity of it. No, listen. Look, I could give oligarchs more seats if I were to find more influential factional members. All this, but traditionalists will still be their seats, but at least it'll be led by someone who we're all familiar of. You know, he's provoking people, but he will not be corrupt. But he's very charismatic. And he's run this country before. I'm just looking. Screw it. Since we're defensive intensive because of Moria and potentially Salvira. By the way, has our truce expired with them? Yes, we expired with the Morin Revolt. We should take advantage of this. But Senate will not like it. But at this point, I kind of don't give a damn. Because, you know, Kuru... No, this one there. Oh, and there's also Morian Collapse option. I mean, Kuru is open season now, but unfortunately, Moria has this part, which would be the one part that got away to feed a obvious here. And also, we gotta have that up there as well. But do summon the Senatorial War Council. Maybe we can try to get something out of it. You know, that would lower the approval a bit. I don't think it really matters to lower the approval of oligarchs. Let they all come around. So go ahead and Kazmira, they referred to that up there. It's too bad that Pachanada has this bit here that I'd like to have. But as long as Salvir is allied with Panchanat, I can't do anything about them. But I would love to have alliance with you, but again, tyranny. So I guess we can wait a little. See where the recent gains of where the Marines are, like where's their current front line. Watching for any territorial changes. And plus you got enough money for mercenaries to hire if need be, as well as the maintenance of them. That's the reason why we've been passive lately. But at least we do have the max on manpower now. So we had our independence, it's just I'm worried about them now instead of Moria. But it seems they're the unofficial leader of the Greco-Indian League, for the lack of a better term. But they're really unstable. Caprice of Civil War ends. No disloyalty over there. But I would love for them to try to, take them. Okay, we realized that they did take down Clay there, but now they need to take this part of Kuru, then I'd be willing to start a war against the Morin Revolt for Kuru. Not just Kuru, but that part too. So at least it can connect with the rest. Basically, this is a stronghold of the Morin Revolt. Morin Revolt. Oh, they're gonna take this part of Kuru. Excellent. I say excellent because these are the areas that I want to take. And we will go against that. So yeah, there is a chance that we could take all this and get away with it. But keep in mind, you will take tyranny, and though you had high tyranny before, so what's the worst that could happen? Arakosi isn't going to help me. Yeah, declare an offensive war. Not just Kuru, but this as well. I believe this is also a reduction of aggressive expansion. Of course, oligarchs won't, the traditionalists will not like me seeing me go to war and all that, but It's just an idea that we have to take advantage of. We gotta take Kuru quickly, and then stun this area. And maybe perhaps up there as well for Madra. Oh yes, Madra, for the eventual retaking of Sagala. We had that till we lost it to them. So 3 provinces you must take. Although entirely possible we may go deeper. Again, possibility. Because it is within our territory. That'd be ideal. But it's going to take an effort. Because the Mortar Vault's also based in over there, and there as well. There as well, so they're entirely divided in so many places. Give me a second before I decide. We'll think about that in very, very soon. In other words, you'll have my answer very soon. And going up to that part of Himalaya, where there's not much population, but that'll be noted. I just want the Senate approval to go up just a tad bit. In a fine display of financial and significant alterations to national budget, we should see much better revenue this year. Excellent. Okay, that's another investment. Fort infrastructure capacity, I think it could go up just one more time. I don't want to do that anymore for Kodo. Here we go. I forgot about you down there. Because I forgot what the situation in South India looks like since they're so consumed at the north. Still the leader of the Greco-Indians, but soon they're gonna come to blows with each other instead of them playing peacemaker. Slave rebellion over there. You know, that may cause the population if you were to keep that up. Again, I wish you were I wish I could be your protector, but you chose not to. But you know, the easiest thing in the world would be just beat you if I had a claim against you. Although, you had your chance when you did that, but you chose the other way. So, don't start the war just yet. Just waiting for a slight increase in info. Barely see that. Yeah. That general straighten him out. Bastard. Oh, looky here. How old are you? 23. Obsessive. Possible free innovation in future. Put him in. We got cohorts now, but we can't change the law to get to what we wanted unless we have their approval. And we'll find you a spot. Let me see. I know you have too much. Look, we gotta give you this. Oh, by the way, martial skills 5, and the one that's due to be elected soon, skill 4. That will not do, but I guess it'll have to. It's something totally unrelated. Plotting quietly, huh? And you're about to be running things here. Okay, tell you what. We could make not only gains in Stanizvara, Bidakuru, but it's entirely possible that we could attempt to try to make all these gains there. Because, you know, out of possible fear of the Greco-Indian alliance that will try to conquer me, going east would be a viable option. Just carve through the Mauryan revolts and basically moving a path towards Patliputra, which is the metropolis. Had to have a few things. Again, it ends in September. So I got an idea. Before September 2nd, declare war. We got stability again. Gonna be one last FU to the Senate that says we're starting a war. Mauryan collapse. And that's good enough. Let's do it. You don't have to come with us. We're gonna take as much land as we can. we are alone in this. And Lord knows how many mercenaries they may or may not have. I'll try to pay one of them off, unless I can hire one for myself. But we do have a lot of levies, but we're some more skill, which could be 1 second. See if we can switch governors to someone that's more like it. Sorry about this. This is for your own good. Because we need someone who's just as capable in fighting. But hey, you're the original thinker. So that's for siege building. That's good. I didn't know Methora was a Greek name for Mathura. Greek names in places in this deep part of India is something I never heard of before. Right. Let's go for it. So the first target should be up there. You ain't gonna be around much longer, so it doesn't really matter much. Just for the time being. Right. Oh, move on. You can come at your own risk. Madra, Kashmira. We gotta take those too eventually. You know what? I'll go up there. You go this way. We'll meet you later. We can try to at least take parts of it. They fully occupied Kuninda. There's going to be some depopulation over there because of the rebels. And they're in my land. Because, you know, they don't discriminate. That I'll have to deal with later. These rebel slaves. Stock waste. Slaves sent a messenger asking him now to settle as freemen in here and promised them amnesty. Without a doubt, giving it such a message to be seen in front of all the slave owners of Yaudheya, maybe the quickest way to end the conflict. We did see that they joined the local army. You risky stability drop while I gave them money. Lose a slave unrest. Consists. Okay, you know what? I'll give it a demand. I'd be willing. We're used to lower stability anyhow. But lowered slave output is... we'll manage. I guess this particular winter is going to be a bad one. Oh, it's because of lower population. That's why. I could turn this to Metropolis if I wanted it to, but... Hey, thanks for the free building since you just sent a bunch of people over here. I did not realize they were because of this. But hey, free buildings! This. Get more of that. And that. So, hey, thanks. Damn it. Free building slots. I'll be willing to take that. Get that stability back up quickly. So, basically we want to control all of this and all this. We've got to take as much land as humanly possible. Yeah, they're on the run. And if Kunina doesn't get what they want, their population's gonna die out. Voltuk's got too many people that it could handle. We don't have the infrastructure for that. But we'll take advantage of it by building some few more buildings. Kutch appears to be depopulated. Since we got that, we need something else. I'm thinking. A little bit of discipline helps too. Although I gotta stop with the military innovations sooner rather than later. I'll tell you what, we'll take control of this, and then we'll come back down there and chase you off. Come on. No time to slack off now. Wasn't too fond of him. A Jain ascetic for once. Normally we get Buddhists, but hardly any Jains. He's come to Panchanada. So that means parts of Panchanada will become Jain. Not entirely, just a few pops. Kuru is next. See, population is decreasing. Either they're dying off or they moved out elsewhere. We could drive them out. Then we'll advance on Kuru together. And then parts east. But if they manage to take Patliputra, if they ever manage to take parts of Patliputra, then I'd be in great surprise for that. Didn't take long. Alright, let's move down together. Stick together and we'll come out on top. Right, what do we need? Let's have more stability up. We gotta get the happiness up. Look, the only way to ensure our survival is we must expand eastward. At least we have contact with another larger nation within the subcontinent in India. So yeah, that's our plan. We gotta punch through there. Especially in areas that belong to our capital region. Because the amount of territories and the populations we have here, there's no way we can survive that. The only way to ensure survival is we must gain these territories within Gandhara and Yaudheya. Because there's a few of the Kodarik people that has not yet be part of our nation, but we'll make it happen here. So I'm not terribly concerned of who's going to be next, other than possibly an oligarch, which we could get back things in track. Kuru will finally be united. Especially with more grains, that will help us. Because they have no farming settlements, and I'll be more than happy to build up to it. Achachatra will be the next place to head to. We have to go all the way to Asani for this, so if I were you, old man, which is me, I'm going up there. You are heading that way. Smith City part of, yes. Doesn't provide much, but it'll do. This is also fully in Kashi. We also have to take. Koshala is another one. We got plenty to go. Yeah, you thought we had no chance of trying to expand in case, you know, new rising powers like Solvir would take advantage of that, but no, we need to strengthen ourselves, and the only way to ensure our survival is to expand. And to make the old Mauryan Empire look something of a less than. At least we're following down the Grand Trunk Road. Head to that. Because we see little to no resistance. No indication that they're in Patliputra. This is all Kashi, by the way. At least there's Varanasi. Let's not forget, most of the holy sites of the various Indian faiths are located in these parts. That's why North India is more important to as far as the realm of the Vedics than compared to the south. And plus, there's a mix of Buddhists, Jains, and Ajavikas that still live around there, though they're in the minority. See if we can find a way around. We'll unite with him soon when we take Kosala. No enemies located over this far. we'll begin the siege of Yaudheya. It's a relatively easy war, but we're leaving that alone. We just only want the areas that has a larger populations. It's near where the heart of the empire was. But obviously the true heart is in Patliputra, but that has not yet fallen. But there is indication they were over there. Not to mention a level 4 fort, that's why that area is not yet fallen. But when we take this, perhaps we can get a visual on Patliputra. Oh, I think we know where they are. They've recently taken that. So they might be heading this way, or they're going to be heading towards here. But they have to get through this crossing first. Yeah, they're taking all these areas now. Yaudheya, which is allied with Moria. I think they fought against... Oh, no. Vestige over here. East, west. Never mind. It's just... So... Sarshtra is in it. It's left to its own devices. We're going to take this first, and then we're going to help you out with this siege. Oh, here's a new tactic we never discussed. This is the pattern. This highly complex defense formation, a labyrinthine appearance of the pattern is designed to confuse and misdirect foes while defending more vulnerable friendly troops at core. It's most definitely good against envelopment and hit and run. Not good against shock action or cavalry skirmish stuff. So, think wisely. Coming to help you now. They're bypassing Patliputra. They're not interested in taking that, obviously. So we gotta get this down first, then we gotta... Because I want to have these areas. If only we can have, you know, Mugga to ourselves, then we'd be seen as the true successors. Easy. Okay, we gotta wait for this turn and call it an end here, but the war score, however, says otherwise. Because we need to win battles more. That means we gotta confront them eventually. So, let's go meet them. Because they're likely heading towards here. Head this way. We need to meet in battle. You might scratch them. So now start seeing the rival. Yeah, Democrat Party leader. Whew, really kind of brought us down in a way. Probably heading to Prayaga, but hopefully we'll meet him there. He may have the archers and the elephants, but we have other means to fight against them. They are likely to settle in here. Oh, crud. Shock, I should have known, because they had the elephants. They would be willing to do that, but we have the numbers. And our archers and our discipline would mow them down, and did. So, as expected, Patliputra will not fall. So thus, it would prevent me from advancing further towards Magda. But perhaps the old Morians will be replaced by the older dynasty, one would think, of this new Indian empire. And is ran by a Jain, ironically enough. The Jains are the peaceful lot. But that doesn't mean they practice like the priests. I'm just talking about patronization of the religion here. So yes, this will leave Moria in a much weaker position than it was in the past by leaving them so divided, and we need that large strip of land along the Grand Trunk Road to get our strength. Every little bit helps to help us out here. As I said, you're heading into it. You're going to an area where, let's see, yes, large populations live there. But over in Pratya, especially in Magda, the largest populations are found there. So I think you should take that part too. Stop moving. Hello? We got plenty of food. There's no way around it. You gotta tell them to say, hey, can we have access? Despite our differences. Sure, they say. Okay, we could go here and take that part, and then that's that. Lubini. I know that place. Oh, it's right next door to, you know, where the Buddha was born. But we got to go in after. Because more involved troops, unless you want to call it right now. But I believe it's going to take a lot more than that. So let's sue for peace here. Because we want this, 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 Kuru especially. If we wanted to go far, which is very far, you would have extremely high aggressive expansion. 1 second. Bellicose. Of course, nobody would like that idea, but peace offer, months at war, there's exhaustion within them. Look, they're expected to take that back, so we need to get it back. Meanwhile, hey, keep on our side, would you? We gotta beat these bastards again, and we gotta go far. Because I don't know how long the war score is going to tick up until we get everything that we wanted. I think you should start going for something else. Like this. For the longest time. Because there was this one objective, which one task which we were never able to do because it was lost to us. So the best way to address that is to go deep into the heart of India, and then we can expand westward. So we have to go east first. Love that we have high stability now. I can get these, and then I'll be more than happy to take that. But we need to have a higher war score. So we need to keep going. We need a momentum. Is your morale even recovering? It is, just slowly but surely. Oh, 1 second. As it's going, killed a spider. It was in my room. It was on the wall of my room. So I ignored them for a bit. While I'll be more than happy to take that, then we're gonna beat you up there in battle. That is to come. Where do you think you're going? Leave him alone. Let's just try to win a few more battles here. Small ones. Okay, they did take it back. So they're on retreat, but months of war. So I don't know if we can get all the land that we wanted, but it's very bold. I can tell you that. Let me see, because there's this part here. Obviously, aggressive expansion reward. That reducing war score cost would have been excellent. But I never do that. Well, perhaps you should think that in future, unless I saw this somewhere. Aha! Yeah, corruption will go up a bit, but this will do. War score costs to be reduced more. Okay, now how much? 71, so it's 80. So keep going for a little bit longer. For a little bit. I think honestly our best result to get the desired effect is to try to grab some more territories, areas that we're not going to change over, unless time is against us, or something happens. Then we can most certainly call off. Yes, one relation is a relation too many. tax collector murdered. He was found stabbed in the streets of Rotak. Everyone claims that Aja Shatru was one of his sticky fingers skimmed off more at the top than somebody should have. It's not really true. Was the man deserving of such a violent death? Now, locals refuse to tell us who's responsible for the crime. Even our soldiers have been threatened if they don't speak. Still, it's terribly vexing to hear. Farewell, Ajas Shatru. He was the governor, brother of the Koral Khan, and he was a pretty good commander of our troops. Terrible tragedy. But we do have someone that can take his place. Even though he's rather paramaniac and guileless. He's someone to watch out for. We can have all the corruption. Put him in the jail. You all have too much. Don't you have something else that talent? 09. We already have that. Actually, I got something else for you. Not to mention obsessive. Oh. He's about to die. Okay. In this case, is there a minor character? Hey, chances for free innovation has just gone up. I got a new governor. So forget about this man. Where are you? You. Someone a very high marshal. You can lead our armies to victory like this. Move up. Yes, and it's slowly going back to our way. Oligarchs will be in charge again. Well, just this man. Because they're slowly gaining their approval again. We have it again. Okay. Gandharas were probably at Kapisa. Kapisa, yeah. They want a piece of that. I just saw... Oh, you lost the alliance. We can help you out with that. You may look at us with suspicion here, but... Oh, we can make you a feudatory. Excellent. Just ignore them, just head to there. Actually, take a turn towards Nalanda. Take parts of Magda then. Again, we're not aiming to grab the land, just trying to increase the war score a bit. So we're splitting up again. The rights is no fun. Every little bit helps, because we're going to get closer to get everything we want. Man, we're going deep in the country. To the parts of Bharat we've never been to before. Even I, back in my Sogdian campaign, I never went this deep in India before. Stop! Turn back. Again, it's probably enough. Yeah, it's enough. Call it a war. Okay, listen up. In order to make you a feudatory, we gotta have an opinion at least 100. Easy. Because I will switch to appeasing stance when this is over. Just to reduce the aggressive expansion and all that. You really want to go that deep into these areas? But of course, you know, the usual answer is dare them. Yeah, parts of Magda and all that. But they're not adjacent to that. So yeah, that would be an issue. And this would leave us at 36. Demanding substantial land. Okay, we can cut that back. Cut that back a bit. Let's see. Want you to grab that part. While they'll try to find a way to, you know, screw them over. Since, you know, they're going that way. So just try to occupy, and because I want to have a presence in Magda. So that way we can breathe down on the neck of Patliputra. Monthly civilization change here is always good. Because Magda also includes this. What's high stability? Okay, keep going. Never thought I was this hungry for land. Probably the biggest leap from independence to this. But don't count the chickens before they hatch, as the old saying goes. don't you count those chickens. This part of Magda that will not be fallen under control does not have food resources. No, none of them do. Because they're probably all in there. But I don't know if the war score is going to increase any more than it already has. And they're going to try to take it back. So, we should call it right now. That's it. Stop moving so you can re-disband for later. So we have the war score to get a favorable deal. Because we want the parts. That belongs to it. Fair enough. Because this is part of Magda. This ain't. This is part of the rest of this. This has dyes. This has food. And food is more important. Even though you're also going to areas that has a much different culture group compared to ours. So, I say, stop moving. Stop the war. Use the Kamika. We're rivals, right? So I'm not going to point you there. You got some statesmanship, so I'll give you that. Wait for them to stop moving. So that way we can put an official end to this this war. We're going to have the biggest... Yeah, we're stopping right now. So, demanding substantial increase, so... Okay. As I said, fell short of Patliputra, which one day we would have to fight a war against Maurya to take the rest of Magda. And then we'd be the new overlords of North India, so to speak. But this is good enough. So all I could say is, wow. Before we make this official, I want you to look. Yaudheya, which has 36 territories, and would be controlling parts of that. So as I said, in order to be its equal, we needed to expand eastward. About as far as Magda, just the northern half of it. Which it has 3 cities, which unfortunately, these are areas where that population growth is going to be an issue, so starvation will be an issue there. But we'll definitely have a huge boost in manpower and in levies and more. Just hope we have the money to sustain it. So let's make it official. This is a big aggressive expansion, all because of bellicose stance, heritage of the Kshatriya warriors, interference policy. Maharaj Senapati and the Ko-Archon also reduces it a bit more. Although I've had higher aggressive expansions than this, but this is like very well done. That is an impressive effort from a part of Kashmir through the northern half of the Yamuna and through the Ganges and all the way to Magda area, but not Patliputra. That's still under the capital, which one day I may have to fabricate a claim for that future war against them, as the Maurya would be weaker than ever. So, stop stammering and just end the episode with this. And this will make me the new major power here. So now we have 113. So yeah, you're a regional power. I'm the major power here. So yes. This also increases diplomatic relations a bit, but still, yeah. And we'll disband our levies. And we'll appoint a new governor there, to whomever may have. So, well done. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. You've made quite an effort. We'll be sure to take down some of the fort size in Hastinapur. And all this for keeps. While we, as I stated before, breathing down on the neck of the very heart of India. A jewel of the world's desire in that part of the world. A Patliputra. Which they made quite an investment. So, we hope you people have enjoyed this episode. It was a bit of a long one. From independence through to major power. Impressive. And then soon, we're gonna get them as a Feudatory and all that. As I'll switch to appeasing stance as the last act. And we'll see to what else will happen in next episode. But until then, so long for now.